Hi, I'm Theresa V, and this is where sensitive leaders, empaths, and visionaries come to get lit up, aligned, and activated. Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt that you're giving and giving and giving, but it never feels like enough? And at the same time, you're just plain exhausted. If you're nodding your head right now, trust me, you're not alone and you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into something that I see all the time with people I work with, the hidden cost of overgiving. Here's the thing. As empaths, healers, and visionary leaders, we feel the weight of what's going on around us. The world feels like it's on fire, or maybe the people you love are in crisis. And what happens? Our first instinct is to lean in, to do more, to give more, to carry more, because that is what we've been taught. Love equals sacrifice. But here is what no one's really talking about. Sometimes that very impulse, that beautiful, generous, open-hearted yes, is actually the very thing that's keeping us from making the impact that we're here to make. How overgiving shows up. Now here's the sneaky thing about overgiving. It doesn't always show up as these big, grand, self-sacrificial acts. Most of the time, it's very subtle. It's in the everyday choices that we make without even realizing it. This could look like saying yes when every cell in your body is screaming no. It could be giving a lot more of your energy, your time, or your money than you actually have to spare. Sometimes it's quietly taking responsibility for someone else's growth, healing, and happiness, as if that was ever your job in the first place. Or maybe it's that guilt that bubbles up when you dare to rest, when you allow yourself to receive instead of being the one who is always giving. And let's not forget about overcommitting and overextending, because wow, do I see that all the time. We fill our calendars, stack commitments back to back, and then wonder why we're too depleted to show up in the moments that really matter. These patterns don't come out of nowhere. They're born from conditioning. Many of us were told that we were selfish if we didn't give enough, or maybe we were praised only when we were being helpful, useful, or available. As a result, we learned to equate our worthiness with how much we would sacrifice. But here's the truth. Overgiving doesn't actually make you more loving, more worthy, or more impactful. In fact, it does the opposite. It leaves you running on empty. And when your tank is empty, your medicine, your brilliance, can't flow the way it's meant to. The hidden cost. Here's the thing about overgiving. It actually dilutes your medicine. When your energy is tapped out, your creativity shrinks, your joy fades, and your impact, well, it just doesn't have the space to expand the way it does when you're nourished and aligned. And here's a very subtle but important truth. Overgiving can unintentionally block others from stepping into their own power. When you carry weight that's not yours, whether it's expectations, emotions, or responsibility, you're holding things that actually belong to someone else. Their growth, their learning, their brilliance all get stuck when they're waiting for you to release it. Now let's just zoom out a little. On a global scale, this matters more than you might realize. When sensitive, visionary leaders like you are drained, depleted, putting yourself last, the entire world misses out. Your unique innovations, your presence, your gifts, they can't shine. The impact you were born to make, it stays in the shadows, all because you're giving your energy away in ways that don't actually serve your highest purpose. So here is the reframe I want you to hold on to. Your energy is actually sacred currency. Where you spend it matters. Every yes, every moment of your time, every ounce of your energy has power. And when you start treating it like the precious resource that it is, you naturally create space for the work, the creativity, and the magic that only you can bring. Aligning generosity with your purpose. Now that we've uncovered the hidden cost of overgiving, let's talk about how to give in a way that actually amplifies your impact without burning you out. First, remember this. Generosity is a superpower when it's aligned with your purpose. But when it's habitual, unconscious, or guilt-driven, it becomes a trap. So how do you shift from overextending and over-delivering in a way that feels good? Here are a few ways to start. Number 1, check in with your energy before you say yes. This is simple, but so often overlooked. Ask yourself, do I actually have the bandwidth for this? Will saying yes here serve my mission, or am I doing this out of obligation or habit? Number 2, create clear boundaries around your gifts. Boundaries aren't walls. They're a container for your medicine. You get to choose where, when, and how you give. By protecting your energy, you're actually increasing the potency of your contributions. Number 3, focus on leverage instead of labor. Your highest impact doesn't actually come from doing more. It comes from doing what only you can do. Teaching, guiding, innovating, creating. These are ways to multiply your energy instead of dispersing it. Number 4, honor rest as part of your giving. Here's a radical truth. Rest isn't selfish, it's strategic. The more replenished you are, the more aligned your generosity becomes. And when your generosity is aligned, it naturally inspires others to step up and do the same. Remember this, giving isn't about being the busiest or most worn down person in the room. Giving is about offering your unique medicine fully, energetically, and with intention. So here's your invitation. Notice where you've been giving out of guilt, habit, or expectation, and experiment with redirecting just a small portion of that energy towards your highest purpose. And then sit back and watch how it changes not only your life, but creates a ripple effect in the world around you. So let's wrap this up. Overgiving might feel noble, but here's the truth. It secretly drains your power and blocks your purpose. Real, sustainable generosity, that's aligned, joyful, and energizing. It's medicine, not martyrdom. And here's a little action for you. What's one area of your life where you're ready to shift from overgiving to aligned generosity? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to celebrate that with you. Your energy is your superpower. Let's ensure that it's flowing where it's needed and matters the most. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and then feel free to share this video out with anyone who you think could use these lessons. Use the links provided to connect further. I can't wait to be here again with you soon. Bye, everyone.